World War Me. You know, that's the title song. It's named after the fucking album. It's a banger.
The first verse, you got a Art of War and a Bone Thugs Harmony reference back to Connected. He's saying he was reading Art of War while listening to Bone Thugs. I was like, oh, that's dope. That's a good fly line. He got a bonus point there.
Yep.
He's got a schizo and bipolar reference in there. That's dope. You know, bonus points.
Big bipolar points from you.
The beat is dark as fuck, but it's excellent beat work, though. I'm telling you, man, this beat's got to be a 10. That's what I wrote, so I'm standing by.
Yeah, especially, you know me, I love the dark, the darker
really good.
songs.
His bass, his beats are,
songs.
Like I said, man, his shit is so fucking dark, I have to palate cleanse. I'm not joking. I had to listen to some AC Alone and some Mayday and some Recognize today to palate cleanse after this album. It's fucking, I stand by this shit dark. Holy fuck.
It gets dark towards the end, man.
That's
like,
why I said this is what Tech Nine, this is what Twisted, like this is what the elite songwriter dudes do, man. It just sinks you into a hole. It's like, how the fuck are you that good at writing?
One of the things we haven't talked about is like the you know, marching is a menacing sound.
I know you love that part.
That throughout the song. Yeah, because
the whole album gives you that vibe, though. And he succeeded at that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's So like, not only does it fit the theme, but whenever you get like you know, I've had to call cadence. You know, I marched for like pretty much an entire year of my fucking life, pretty much, man. So it's like, I know what it's meant to do. It's meant to show like discipline. But more so, like, if you hear a bunch of dudes marching, like, you know, like, everything's in sync. It's no longer you facing one man. You facing them all. So what I get from that is you're not just facing, like, just G.I.So. Like, this is like the best of Strange. This is all his emotions. Like, it ain't just him. Like, you gotta deal with all of him, not part of him.
A lot of inner conflict in it, which becomes a huge theme throughout the album. It is crazy all the shots he takes out of himself.
That's the whole
dude,
point. That's
some Bruce shit.
Name of the song, World War Me. You know,
some Bruce shit.
Like, it ain't about no one else. It ain't about the rest of the world. It's about him. He's at war with himself. That's the whole point. And you get that from Dementia. So it's like this album's a fucking sequel at this rate.
Also, the excellent beat work at the end of the second verse. Oh, it's because he has that chick singing in the end too. It sounds really nice at the end. Comes together real well. And just also that there's no need to unpack this song. It's a really good song you should just listen to.
G.I.So. That is, for me, that's top banger. Like, when that fucking chorus comes in, it's like, G.I.So. You know, like, you can't get better than that, man. Like, I love when shit breaks down. It's just, you know, the best flavors are the ones you can dissect quickly, you know? Like, it is pure, it's I don't know if I want to call it raw, but it's really good. I love, like, G.I.So. was the shit.
This song's a breath of fresh air, because after that for real darkness, so it was nice to get back into a fun song. I said it was fun as fuck beat work, but you get his patented flow. There's a what's up reference in it that's fire. Shout out to Budweiser for coming up with that. You gotta look that up. It holds up, man. Good shout out to Budweiser. They did a good job.
They make shitty beer, though.
Yep, horse piss. And there's a bar where he says he's cold. So I was wondering how you felt about that.
You mentioned the cold, and you mentioned winter. Like, you're talking about harsh shit. It's the harsh that don't really care. You know, it don't give a fuck about anything. Like, it's just there, and it's a fact of life. Like, the winter's gonna come. We all know when it's gonna come. But every year you always hear, like, man, I can't wait till the easy season come. I can't wait for summer. Like, next song, TFB, Training for Battle. Listen to that shit while I was going to get my wife's new mic today. And,
had to.
You know, yeah, that's a real good banger. To your point yesterday, the fucking Duel of Fates, like the the fucking
Star
chorus.
I told you.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big Star Wars nerd.
Me too.
Man,
that shit just sounds epic. I so filthy with the beat work. I be told, like, his beat work is like not like they're shitty beats. They're top tier beats, like any other dude's top tier. Like I put them up against anybody's. It's insane. They're not phoned in. They're way better than Hobson's. This is the real point.
Yeah, and the fact that it's literally a song about taking care of yourself, you know, going to the gym. It's like, we don't go to the gym. My bad. It's not about going to the gym. It's about training for battle. Excuse me.
The beat's nasty as fuck. It's a workout and eating healthy song. I mean, that's like 12 out of 10.
And even at some point in the song, don't he even talk about like, yeah, like even though you take care of your mental self, you gotta make sure you take care of your physical self too. It's like
Yep.
full spectrum dominance type shit.
So I said, like, there's like, this is what you need in your. If a dude's making an album, they better say this shit. Like, this is like check marks and shit. Like, this is what you gotta do. They all do it. Like all the top tier ones. Like, the weightlifting sounds sprinkled in, sound dope as fuck.
Yeah, he's like, people think I'm crazy because I love the weight of the chains moving. I felt that because you know why? My headphones broke, so I couldn't listen to music when I go work out. So all I listened to was the weight of the fucking plates moving.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah. And people think you crazy when you go to the gym without headphones. He's like, what the fuck is this man doing? People be making jokes saying that if you go to the gym without headphones, you're not just training for anything. Like, you training to avenge somebody's death. So that's where I get that whole training for battle shit from. Yeah, man. I that line. Oh, I love that. 'Cause I was like, hell yeah, man. I ain't got headphones anyway. I gotta listen to the weight moving.
Excellent beat and flow. There's a Joe Rogan, but it's a Fear Factor reference, but it's still a Joe Rogan reference at some points.
Yeah, I do remember that Joe Rogan reference.
He still gets in a wrist-cutting reference bar. So that's funny. And
take care of your physical self.
And it's just an insane motivational fucking speaking in a song. Like, it's just like, it just does what it's supposed to do to get you wanted to do something, go exercise. It's just perfect. He nailed that.
I also talk about veterans, mental health, and working out all on the same album.
Like this is why I say, like, the top tier rappers are equal to a novelist. Like, it's not even close. Like, the diversification.
We talked about that yesterday. I didn't get
not
theme
close.
when I was reading books, but I get the theme when we talk about ISO.
From a top tier dude, they're writing. You can put it up against anybody. Like, Immortal Technique equals anybody that writes about anything like it through history. It's like because he's doing it in a song. Like, he's doing more with it. You know, in a different medium. It's just like, it's bonus points. So the shit ISO's doing with this song is just, you know, game breaking, basically, is how I phrase it. Right?
Yeah, it is, because I've never really heard a song about working out, and I never thought I would like a song that's about, you know, working out. Like, I legitimately like.
Because like I said, it's a gangster song about doing it. It's just it's weird. It's a gangster rap song about working out that works. It's like it's all about being tough and macho through it. But you know, it's ISO, so it's always got vulnerability mixed in it. Some shots somehow, like I said, with the wrist cutting. 8.
I declare war.
Oh, you do?
Nah, shit. But I declare war. That, you know, that's another banger. That's the one that I had on my phone way before this album came out. Because I thought it was just that good. I declare war. It's fitting that it comes after training for battle. Because he's like, now that I got my mind, my money right, I got everything right. After I have trained for battle, I'm declaring war. It's like, it's a, you know, there's a certain way you gotta do things, and he's doing it. You know, you don't just go to battle. You don't just declare a war without being ready. See, he trained for this shit. He ready. Like,
true. That's a good point. Like you're saying, though, the album's starting to take shape, though. And we ain't even in the deep songs, but yeah, I mean, it's starting to come all together. So what I got, you ready for this?
Hit me with it.
You guys patented flow, but you got unique beats for diversity that expands the palette. The perfect palette cleanser is what I call this song after training for battle. You come back to this is going to reset you again. Because you got a fresh beat like G.I.So. And the outro, though, where he says, a wise man once said, if you wish for peace, be ready for war. So, I mean, you know, boom. I mean, he nails it. So it's like, bro. Like, bam. And that's what I got for that one.